Welcome to the today's lesson, dear students. I hope others will join us during this presentation. The today's topic, as you can see here, luck of the draw. This phrase means the fact that the chance control you. It means the chance depends on your choice, your luck, and it means uh, you can uh, you can control your own uh, destiny, your destiny. It means you don't have any responsibility or other control over your desires. Your desire depends on the chance. So we will talk about the winners and the losers. In the business scenarios, you will encounter much of the losing and also winning cases. That is why you should know the basic habits of winning and losing. Okay, so here's a lack of the draw, the meaning of this phrase. To have the lack of the draw is to win something in a competition where the winner is chosen uh, purely by chance. And here you can see the healthy competition is a key characteristics of this phrase. And if you have the lack of the draw, it means you win something in a competition where you are chosen purely by chance. The lottery gains and also stock market decreases are more likely to be such kind of competitions, and also the business the business. So, and here the questions that is assigned to you, dear students. The What are the risks involved in the following situations? Can you tell me what are the risks involved in the following situations? So asking your boss for a pay rise, playing the lottery, walking home alone in the dark, and do you usually play it safe, or do you like to try your luck? Can you tell me this kind of questions are relevant to the situations that I mentioned before? I mean the winning by chance. Playing lottery game, what kind of risks can you see in this kind of situations? You play a lottery and you won $1 million and you become the millionaire. And walking home alone in the dark. You may, if you walk home alone in the dark, you may bump into So just a second. Okay, so if you walk home alone in the dark, you may bump into a wall or a piece of furniture of this home. This is a risk, you know. And asking your boss for a pay rise. What kind of expectations can you feel when you ask your boss for a pay rise? Can you tell me what kind of impression or the words can you see when you ask your boss for a pay rise? Just can you tell me?
A bit embarrassing.
You got embarrassed, yes. And what else? What else can you advise? And also, you know, your boss maybe gets, you know, angry because uh, everyone everyone has their own right to right for their responsibility of doing their own job. If you're not doing well, you are not expected to ask a raised salary. Okay, and in that case, your boss may feel some kind of, you know, over exaggeration of your job. That is why you should be careful when you're asking a pay rise. And do you think these scenarios are safe or just your luck, trying your luck? What kind of scenario options here to consider? Playing the lottery, I think it is more about trying your luck, and walking home alone in the dark. So I think it is also the trying your luck because you don't know the what's what's the location of your of your home applications, and also asking your boss for a pay rise. And this is also trying your luck because you don't usually play it safe. You know, you don't consider this is a safe. You may, for example, if you ask your boss for a pay rise, you may get penalized that you or you left the negative impressions over your boss. That is why you should be careful. And let's go to the next. Here's our uh, 10 top 10 ways to increase your luck. So, tip the first one, believe yourself. You have to believe on your luck, on your purposes. Lucky people accept the best and are confident that their future is going to be great. These expectations become self-fulfilling prophecies. And a negative person generally is a scared thinker, believing that all the best opportunities in the world have been taken. You know, if you believe in yourself, you can do it. If you don't believe, there is a much more less chance or possibility to take your desire and opportunity, your aim as well. That is why you should be a believer. And then the second one, be action biased. Inaction is a surest path to failure. If you are inactive, if you are passive, there is nothing that you can do. in order to achieve your success. If you keep trying, you will ultimately succeed, and luck will be on your side. Don't procrastinate. Don't be afraid to fail. Okay? And the failures can make you stronger and also smarter. Believe on yourself. And then the third one, make the most out of unplanned events. The unexpected will consistently bombard us. Learn to love spontaneity and enjoy it. New opportunities may unfold when you least expect it. Our life is full of unexpected events. Even you have a strict plan to do something, there is a high possibility that you may encounter a lot of unexpected events that is relevant and that can impact your plan. So that is why you have to be flexible. You have to learn how to deal with spontaneous occasions, and you should love working with spontaneous actions. Okay, you should also keep a second plan that can support your central plan. Our life, as you can see, is full of unexpected, consistent bombarders. For example, if you can imagine that if you are in the if you are going to do a business plan and suddenly something occurred and you have to do something urgent, and so that you can save your money or save your business. That is why you have to be flexible. Uh, you have to keep safe your second plan. So that is why learn to love spontaneity. Spontaneity, at the same time, it's gonna occur. And then the next one is be aware. Awareness can raise your chance to be successful. Always ask questions and explore your surroundings. Ask question, and explore your colleagues, your surrounding, your workplace, the business market. That is which are your target. Again, don't get the introverted or the less talkative. You should always be the explorer who asks and research the surrounding in order to get new information. And I strongly advise you in this information age to observe the internet so that you can keep up with news, what's happening in the field, where you're gonna invest your money or you're gonna conduct your business. You should be aware about the news in your field, and you should also the inquiry. Do you know this inquiry mean? What this inquiry mean? The inquiry, it means you are like you are loving to ask questions. You love to ask questions. This phrase is called inquiry, and lucky people are aware of what's happening around them and are continuously searching for opportunities. So opportunities don't come to you. You have to gain the opportunity. Okay, if you wait, your opportunity themselves comes to you. There is a much less possibility that case can occur. That is why you should search for your opportunities in a regular manner. And then the fifth one, as you can see here, is that don't be afraid to say yes. Say yes more times than you do no. If you say no, you are limiting yourself. Okay, you you don't believe on yourself. Your creativity and your critical thinking may decrease whenever you say no. I can't do it. You should say yes, I can, and your internal inspiration, motivation increase, and you can increase the chance of doing something successfully. That is why you should say yes, yes. And someone asks you, can you do this? If you are not 100% sure you can do this, otherwise, um, uh, otherwise you think if I do this, what's happening? Uh, but you should always say yes, I can do, and the person can see your courage and your uh, self-confidence, and he can hire or he can invest his money. That is why you should, if you want to become a successful business person, you should have to gain your self-confidence, your courage. Don't afraid to say yes, and never eat alone. Let's consider this strange way to achieve your success. Your the path to win. Building and maintaining a strong social network with other people is crucial to success. Okay, so if you maintain and build a strong social network with your friends and with your surrounding, there is a much more chance to keep up with newses, and you can also receive the support from your peers. That the imperialism and self-oriented actions are more likely to get destroyed, and you are more likely to achieve you are not likely to achieve your success on your own, um, with on your own without help from your peers. It means you should have the interdependency skills. Interdependency skills means if you are in a team, if you are in the team, you should have the help your friends, and you should get their advices. You have to communicate with them. You shouldn't you should like socializing, you know, and people provide support in times of trouble, act as resources when you need information, and they can bring you luck by their valuable connections to social networks. You know, uh, your surrounding can provide you lots of information, lots of unexpected outcomes, opportunities. That is why you should keep relationship with your surrounding. Don't get isolated or less sociable positions.
but
So
but I think but I think it depends on two people. Am I right? Because sometimes people prefer to be alone their eating time.
Yes, being alone has its own benefits as well. But uh, you know, but if you can, you have a strict plan and you know how to control yourself to your way, and it means you if you communicate with your professor, with your friends who have a strict relationship or connection or relevance to your plan, that is a case where you should socialize. If you are get stressed and um, if you are in a single place thinking about your plan, how to do and how to do this, do you know in Uzbek there is a proverb that "Uychi o'yini o'ylaguncha tavakkalchi ishini bitirar." Uh, if you think about this proverb, there is a deep meaning about this. You know, you can spend less time to do a job. Um, I'm a linguist, for example, I'm a linguist, and I can strongly recommend you the best way of learning is communication. The best way of learning is communication. For example, you read a book 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and you don't understand the content over some section of this book. But if you communicate with your peers, the peers may give advice or the feedback to you that can increase your understanding, and smart innovative ideas came across your mind. I should do this, you know. So that is why you should also strengthen the socializing. uh, yes, self-working, the self-study is also crucial, uh, because you have loads of learning learning works. That's why you should decrease them. You know, the main advantages of getting over socializing is the is may become the time consuming. You may consume your time with unexpected, unrelevant talks or actions. So that is why you should be self or you should be purpose oriented when you're getting socialized. Okay, the next one, the overcome self sabotage. Don't beat yourself up with negativity, destructive self-talk. You know, the sabotage means you get disappointed. You think I can't do it. I can't do it. This is the sabotage. And stop using words like I can't before even trying. In many cases, I say that students don't believe themselves and they say I can't, and they can also destroy the ideas of someone else by saying you can do it. Please say how large is it, and the poor students get disappointed and self-confident suddenly get rise down, and that is why you shouldn't say I can't. Just I can try do it. Even there is a less chance that you can do this action. You should just try because you can gain experience. You can know how to do a certain part of this success. That is why just you should try. And then the next one, as you can see here, the be curious, don't be afraid to ask. Okay, take risks and ask. It opens up new opportunities and travel, try new things, and don't stay in a comfortable zone. Don't stay in a comfortable zone. All right. So Then next one, as you can see, help others and ask for help as well. So, you know, there is a common saying that taking, so give and take, give and take. There is an English phrase, and we can also say in Uzbek, you know, how to say the aloqalar, demak, bir kun qilingan yaxshilik ertasi kuni qaytadi. Help others and ask for help.
bugun ol ertaga qaytar-da.
Mhm. Demak, biror kishiga yordam bersangiz, erta o'zingizga ham qaytishi mumkin. Shu sababli don't get selfish. Selfish degan termin bor. Selfish o'zimizda mana bu nima deydi, xudbinlik, o'zi
When somebody only think yourself, himself.
o'zini o'ylaydigan
O'zini o'ylaydigan kishida
shunaqa terminni ishlatamiz. Demak, bu yerda boshqalarga yordam bersak, o'zimizga ham yordam qaytadi. The more you give, the more blessings you will receive. Don't be afraid to ask for help too. Okay? So, yana mana bu uchun ham bir zo'r maqolamiz bordi. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Professor bo'lsangiz, bilmaganini so'rab, bilmagan olim o'ziga zolim. And lucky people ask for help and they reciprocate and when others need help. Okay, so and then the last one, the 10th way to achieve your success is to pray often and do good always. Okay, put God first. Put God first in each scenario of your life. Yeah, because you are a human being that is created by the only, only giant feature in our universe. That's why you should often pray and do good always. Many people turn to a greater power to help them increase their luck. And say a prayer before you start your day for strength. Do good always. You shouldn't go astrays. You know, going astrays. Going astrays, you are going in the wrong way. Even though this kind of ways can't be good. That's why do good things as much as you can. Okay, so what does it mean? Lack of the draw? Can you remember? Lack of the draw.
Draw endi mana buda chizmoqda bu.
No, this is a phrase.
Like chizishning anaqasi omadi-da, chizishning omadi. Baxtliligi.
Boshida muhokama qilganimizda, demak, by winning by chance. Demak, kutilmaganda siz muvaffaqiyatga erishishingiz mumkin yoki muvaffaqiyatsizlikka. Bu demak, o'sha omadga bog'liq bo'lgan holat. O'sha luck of the draw deyiladi. Demak, boshida ta'rif berib o'tgan edik. Luck of the draw, what does it mean? To have the luck of the draw is to win something in a competition where the winner is chosen purely by chance. By chance deganimizda nima tushunar ekanmiz? Tasodifan. To have the luck of the draw is to win something in a competition where the winner is chosen purely by chance. Keep this in your mind. Okay? So let's discuss the next presentation. Here's the expressions about luck. The expression number one, with any luck, with a bit of luck, means get used for saying that you hope a particular thing happens. Okay? You get used for saying that you hope a particular thing happens. It means you are over related to luck. You expect your luck happens. Okay? It means you are luck driven person. And a stroke of luck. It means when something happens or succeeds suddenly by luck. You can use this phrase or expression. And then the next one you can see, the third one is you are in luck or be in luck. Experiencing a surprisingly good situation relevant to this phrase. So, for example, you can use these kind of phrases in situations where, for example, you can expect good outcomes, and you can also experiencing a good situation. For example, you are in a company, a new place, and you experiencing the good relationships with your colleagues, and you learning the the useful skills in your workplace. Means it means you are increasing, you are rising up. If you are in a wrong situation or bad situation, you are not in luck, and you can say I'm in luck. Okay, and be out of luck. It means you are unable to have or do something that you wanted. So if you say I'm out of luck, means you are not able to have or do something that you wanted. And beginner's luck, unusual success that you have when you start doing something new. Okay, so you can use such kind of phrases for unusual success. For example, in movies or in many real life scenarios, you can see um, the person win lottery or suddenly get successful in their tests, examination, or and you got shocked. How did you do that? I don't believe on this. You don't have the such kind of skills, and can you prove that? You got shocked, and you can use this phrase. You have a beginner's luck, which means you have a unusual success, and good bad luck. So when good and bad things happens to you, you can use this phrase. So I have a good luck. I have a good luck. You know this phrase. And hard luck story. Hard luck story. It is a description of bad things that have happened to you, and that you tell someone in order to make them feel sorry for you. I will repeat again. Hard luck story. It is a description of bad things that have happened to you that you tell someone in order to make them feel sorry for you. Okay. So, for example, you are in a situation uh, where you want to explain your feelings, your damage, and because this damage is suffering you, and because of that person, and you're going to say I have a hard luck story by you, and you should do this, please, if it's possible, and you can use such kind of phrases. All right. So now you learned seven main phrases that is relevant to luck, and you know also what's the luck of the draw mean, and you know the 10 ways, the top 10 ways to increase your luck. Okay, so be a believer, be action minded. You should active, and you know how to make the most out of unplanned events, and be aware, and don't be afraid to say yes, and also never eat alone, and overcome self-sabotage. And then the eighth one is be curious, don't be afraid to ask, and help others and ask for help. So, and then the tenth one, pray often and do good always. This is a luck of the draw. And the expressions we learned here, you can see now you learned a lot of things. Thank you for your attention as well. It's the time to ask your questions. Do you have any questions about our lesson?